Hello Whovians, welcome to today's video. Now today's video is a different type of video. Today we are listening to what the fans think about Doctor Who. 12 of the last few days, I've been on Whovian Amino, I have asked fans what they think of certain topics. And I've asked them to do polls. So, let's go. So, my first thing I asked the fans was, what is your favourite TV spin-off? And the options were K9, Class, Torchwood, K9 and Company, and the Sarah Jane Adventures. So, we've had 2.7% voted for K9, which is the Australian Doctor Who spin-off. Class, 2.7% as well. Torchwood, 50%. K9 and Company 4.1% and the Sarah Jane Adventures 40.5%. I also voted for the Sarah Jane Adventures, and the comments from don't want to butcher I don't want to butcher the name of this user, but the comment was they ordered their favourite Sarah Jane Adventures Torchwood Class. Each to their own, I say. And then I asked him, what is your favourite Big Finish Doctor Who spin-off? Now, I did many of these because there's more than just a certain set, so I just wanted to not upset any fan. So, Unit, Jenny, Paternoster Gang, War Monster Master, and Jago and Lightfoot. Now, Jenny is the Doctor's daughter. Not actual Doctor's daughter, she was generated with the Doctor's DNA. Now, Unit, 18.5%, Jenny, 9.3%, Paternoster Gang, 16.7%, War Master, 51.9%, and Jago and Lightfoot. I'm going to change my answer in this video. I'm not going to go with Jago and Lightfoot. I'm going to go with Paternoster Gang because the bit I heard over on the Doctor Who YouTube channel, I wish I listened to more of it. But now Jago and Lightfoot only have 1.9%, and the comments are, "Where's the love for Jago and Lightfoot" by Mike Johnson. George Eccles is Iris Wild Fame. No, I can't pronounce that one, but right. And then we went to more Doctor Who Big Finish audio spin-offs. We have Missy, the Diary River Song, Time War, Iris Wayne Theme, and Rose Tyler, the Dimension Canon. Missy, who is the master, was the master for Peter Capaldi, got 17.4%. The Diary River Song got 47.8%. The Time War got 17.4%. Iris Way, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, 13%. And Rose Tyler, the Dimension Canon, is 4.3%. Now these polls have not ended. Sorry I'm not screen recording this because I do want to read off and I don't want to have to worry about having a screen record. Let me just edit this post because with Whovians Amino, the white's a bit off for me. I'm not a fan of the white, the default background for the post they give you. Now, thoughts on Big Finish versus TV. So I just said hello, it says in the title, what's your thoughts? Now, here are what people say. I prefer classic. This is from the Crazy Whovian. I prefer classic Who just because I think it has a lot of charm and I don't think you can take away from it. However, I love Big Finish. It is just as good as the new series. But I am starting to really get into the books and they are amazing. Basically, I love all of Doctor Who. Now, my opinion, I'm gonna go with my opinion. My opinion is, I like both. I like both because Big Finish is different. So, whereas in Doctor Who, you can't do more of a certain Doctor, past Doctor, because they look older than they did when they did Doctor Who. So it wouldn't really work that well in Doctor Who because the older they look, it doesn't really fit with the storyline, if you get me, with all the regeneration and that. But with that Doctor, like Tom Baker, Colin Baker, Peter Davidson, Paul McGann, they can all have they've got Big Finish stories. But Paul McGann, having the one TV movie on TV, having the mini episode Night of the Terror, I think that's what it's called. But he has like loads of Big Finish audios. I quite like that. Now, back to what the fans think, because I am a Whovian. The Whovians, not the fans. The Whovians. Hartwee McCamhony says, I love TV, classic especially, first and foremost, but for some of the best stories the show has ever offered can definitely be found at Big Finish. I wouldn't go so far as say the Big Finish is better in general, but there's some great stuff there. It also helped me give Paul McGann an actual era, which is quite good, incidentally. So that's one in just reflect. Of course, they still need to get McGann back on the show. Now, McGann could actually come back because they popped him in a mini episode and the way he looks now. And he could come back in an anniversary special, I reckon. This is from Dylan. Dylan says, I've only heard 4 Big Finish stories so far, but it's already at a consideration higher quality. The new Who has never been. It's probably even better than classic Who so far. For those of you who don't know me, that's a big deal. Right? And here's Sleepy Techno Kid. These usernames are actually really ingenious, because the other one from Hartwee McCam, a mixture of Doctor. Anyway, Big Finish stories of Doctor Who can be very dramatic compared to the television, and it does give the impression that the show stories can't be done for TV because budget-wise. Now, I quite like them. He brings up a good point there. The point is the budget. The budget for a TV show is different to a film, but with an audio, the only thing they're budgeting is the actors to do the voices and all the other stuff. But that's the thing, you can do whatever you want. So the show or the franchise itself in the universe can have loads, because the bits where the Doctor disappears for a bit and there's gaps in the Who timeline that don't quite add up with the show, but then with the audios, it's just whatever you think canon is, you can slot them in, and I quite like that. Here's from George Eccleston again. George, I've already. Oh, I don't know whether I've already mentioned George Eccleston. He says, I prefer Big Finish to the show, as they can anyway, it's greater. The experience really works, and they just have better writers in general. Plus, another thing that works is not having stories be strictly chronological. Yeah, you can give 7 a box set, but he still has a main range stories that will be more than likely parts of why I'm fairly annoyed that they're getting rid of the main range. 900, Dylan says. Big Finish is amazing and probably the best than the show itself. The audio medium can be used to conjunct up locations and can't be done in the TV show because it would be too expensive or simply doesn't work. It is also cheaper to make and gives the opportunity for older actors to reprise their Doctor Who role because they need to be there in physical form. Well said. Now here is another final Big Finish spin-off Doctor Who thing. I am going to apologise for that. Anyway, let's crack on. We've got Donna Noble, Gallifrey Robot, Countermeasure and the Churchill Years. We've got for Donna Noble 37.5, Gallifrey 47.5, the Robot 5%, Countermeasure 2.5 and the Churchill Years 7.5. And I think that is going to be it for that, because we're at the end. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more about what the fans think, give me suggestions of what to ask the fans, the other Whovians out there, and we'll do another one like this. Or we might even have a screenshot this time. Sorry that there's a black dot there now. So thank you guys for watching. Time out. Bye. See you soon.